this big lettuce, and you've got excellent taste. Well, for today's episode, we decided to, like we always do something a little special. I was in the mood for lobster, and also Trader Joe's just happened to put out a little something new called Everything But the Elote seasoning, which is, of course, everything but the elote. Everything but the street corn. So it's got all the necessary components on it just to season up some everyday corn and make it taste like delicious street corn that you might get on the street. And we decided we're gonna incorporate that into the lobster somehow. So what I decided to do is I decided to put my love of gnocchi with my love of street corn and this craving I have for lobster together. And we decided to make a nice little pasta dish based on elote with lobster and gnocchi. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you folks. What we do here at Excellent Taste is we try and provide you with the right way to enjoy yourself with your friends. So we did not make gnocchi from scratch. We did not boil the lobster ourselves. And I'm using frozen corn. But here's the good part about all that. With the time you cut out for all that prep, you could be eating so much sooner. But if you feel like going through those steps, gnocchis, that's not even really that tough if you have to know how to do it. But we decided to make things even easier for you. Your seafood department at your grocery store should have some lobster already, shelled and prepared for you. Frozen corn, obviously. You can get gnocchi in the Italian freezer section. So, without further ado, let's get into it. How about it? Got that new from Trader Joe's. Plug. I already use your everyday seasoning every day. So now we getting this. It's going right on the corn, right on the lobster. Send us cases. Send us peanut butter cups. Send us everything. We got our lobster. We got our gnocchi. Some cotija. We got the corn. We got some cilantro. You know that everything but the elote right here. We're gonna hit it with some lime juice. We got our butter for the pan. Let's get it.
Okay.
All right, so this evening, we're gonna get our gnocchi boiling. While that's going, we're gonna get our pan working, put some butter down, get the corn and lobster going all nice. Once the gnocchi's boiled, that's getting added to the pan. We're gonna get that all beautifully basted in some butter. And then we're gonna plate it up with some cotija on there, some cilantro, and some chili powder. So let's get to it. Gnocchi going. We got some water we're gonna get boiling. We're gonna salt that up, of course. Not only does it expedite the boiling process, it seasons our pasta. And what do we do here, folks? We season our food. While that's boiling, we're gonna get everything started in this pan. We're gonna get some butter down. We're gonna get the corn going. We're gonna get the lobster going. And then we're gonna get our gnocchi dropped in. Once that's done, we're gonna add that to the pan. And then we're gonna get decorated. It's gonna be great, folks. So let's get to it. Get our water boiling. All right, water's boiling. About time to put the gnocchi in. So let's do it. Gnocchi's in. We're gonna let that boil. We're gonna get this pan working for our lobster and our corn. All right, we're gonna get our pan started. This going medium. Some butter down. All getting close. Butter down. Gonna let that melt a second. Got our butter melting. We'll get our corn down. Gonna do a little more butter on top of this corn. And we're gonna season it. Salt and pepper. Yeah, we're gonna use our Trader Joe's seasoning, but you gotta give it a little base seasoning, folks. That's the name of the game. Rise to the top when they're done. That's kind of the way gnocchi goes. That's how ravioli goes. That's how a lot of the solid pastas go. So when we start seeing these up top, that's really when we're gonna start to know they're ready. But for right now, just making sure they're not sticking. All right. Corn's going. Smell it, smells delicious. So I think it's about time we drop anchors and incorporate all that delicious lobster. And remember, folks, it's not cheating if your fishmonger take care of you and do the prep work for you. It just means you get to eat that much quicker. They're risen to the surface. They're done. I'm gonna pull them off the water in just a second. Time has come. Season that Nice. Yeah. You know how we do, we season our food, we covering all that and then some. We're gonna give it a nice stir, and then we're gonna do the same thing again. Alright, so gnocchi's done. I'm gonna take this and we're gonna drain it.
Okay.
Keep adding some butter. Since we ain't doing the mayo in this like would typically be the case in the street corn, we're just gonna make this really, really buttery. We gotta float that gnocchi in something, huh?
Okay.
Once we got our butter melted down just a little more, we're gonna throw that gnocchi in, and then it's really gonna start singing. Got our gnocchi? That's going right in there. And now, before we do anything else, we season our food. And then we add some butter. Are you sensing what I'm sensing, folks? This is magic right here. Oh, yeah. This smells like heaven. This looks nice and creamy. This is exactly what I want to eat for dinner tonight. I think we're about to get this plated up. And then, you know, we're gonna hit it with some lime juice, some cotija, some cilantro, and then it's time. Let's go.
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna take it off the heat. Looking nice and bubbly. Oh yeah, that's looking good. And gonna serve that up. Oh yeah. I'll get a little lime juice. A generous sprinkling of cotija. You know what? We can even do a little more than that. How about it? Cilantro. Cover it. And more for cosmetics than anything at this point. Just to keep it traditional. Because it can't hurt. A little chili powder on top, yeah. And then, one more squeeze of lime juice. About it, folks. Excellent taste. All right, here with Sa, and
yeah, let's go.
It's dinner time. Big lobster claw. Big claw daddies. Mmm. 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 Oh yeah. Mmm. Now that's stupid right there. Oh yeah. That's got all the good flavor you want. Get a little creaminess from cooking that lobster down. I added quite a bit of butter to this so it got nice and velvety without adding the mayo that you would usually do with the street corn. All these flavors come together exactly as I hoped they would. Beautifully. This is definitely one you're gonna wanna try at home. It's pretty simplistic. You saw this one ain't too tough to put together. Just need a couple things and then you yourself can have excellent taste. All right, for our drink of the week this week, we have Coca-Cola's other new offering, Cherry Vanilla Coke. Two classic flavors combined. Now, as you'll know, Pepsi put out one of these last year. I hate Pepsi. I fucking hate Pepsi. Pepsi, I hate you. I hate you so much, Pepsi. Pepsi, I hate you. I love Coca-Cola, and I'm very excited about this. As you know, we tried the Pina Colada Fanta last week. I kind of skipped over this one out of excitement for a new Fanta flavor. But we're about to get into this. This is cherry vanilla, and I have very high hopes for this. So we're gonna crack into these.
Oh.
And Oh yeah.
I love my vanilla Coke.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
Cherry.
Ooh. Now, I was a big fan of the orange vanilla Coke that came out last summer. Even though I'm not the biggest orange fan, I really liked how the flavors were very parsed out. You got more of a cola flavor, and the orange and vanilla were very subtle. And I think this knocked it out of the park. The cherry's very subtle on this, and I'm a huge cherry Coke fan. If you know me at all, you know I love cream soda, you know I love anything vanilla. So adding that component to this, I already like vanilla Coke. I like vanilla Coke. I think they got this perfect. I really hope they keep this around. This is a very, very, very good combo. It's a classic that they should have been making for years, but now that they're doing it, I insist, Coca-Cola, gotta keep this up. So I'm gonna be drinking a lot of these this summer. You can never beat a classic, but we're gonna be doing a lot of cherry vanilla for 2020, and that's the word. I mean, I would do the same. You want to get excellent taste. Well, hope you enjoyed this week. Had a nice luxurious dish I put together here. I'm very proud of myself. This one came out pretty good, even though it's just throwing a couple things together that already existed, because that's a lot of what cooking is, and you can do it yourself. You just gotta think of things you like that go together. This one I had high hopes for, and I'm gonna pat myself on the back. I'm pretty pleased with this one. So, hope you get out, hope you make this one for yourself. Definitely let me know how it comes out, and thanks for joining us. Tune in next week. I think we're on the road again. I think we're back in Paramus. I think we got a little something special for them. So until then, you got excellent taste. Joe's from Paris. I'm in France and I'm walking. I let my outfit speak. Yeah, my pants do the talking. I just be showing them out. I demonstrate, I'm showing them how. They too busy hating, they go at me now. Big bag of tangy, I'm blowing it down. I need a fourth of a pound. It's ludicrous, so I'm rolling it out. They know me in town. Got my shade down when I'm rolling around. Sparking